Hi guys, it's Miss Jasmine. Happy Thursday once again. This week, back by popular demand, we have Rubik's Cubes. And a lot of you guys have been asking me, how do I solve the 2x2? And that's what we're going to be doing this week. And this is called a 2x2 because it's 2x2. 1, 2, 1, 2. In ISIS, earlier in the year, we learned how to do the 3x3. And can anyone guess why it's called the 3x3? Right, because it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have good news for those of you who struggled with learning the 3x3. The 2x2 is much, much easier to learn, and I will say that because if this one had 10, 12 steps to learn, this one probably has 3 to 4, maybe 5. So it's a lot more simpler to solve. But in the same hand, if you don't know how to maneuver the Rubik's Cubes and just like the basics of Rubik's Cubes, then it's going to be difficult, but that's okay because that's why I'm making this video today. Feel free to pause whenever you need to or re-watch because again, practice makes perfect and it is going to take a few tries. Alright, let's get started. So when we were first learning Rubik's Cubes, we had to talk about colors first and understanding the colors. Each side has a color. You can see that with this side too. And we learned that the color of each side is determined by the middle piece. So this would be the white side, the red side, the yellow side. And so if I mixed it up, be like, okay, how can I tell what side is each color? You always look at the middle one. So this would be the orange side, the white side, the green side, the yellow side. So something different about this Rubik's Cube is that it doesn't have a middle layer. Can you guys see that? It has like a left, middle, right, and this one just kind of has left and right. So we don't need to worry too much about color matching right away. The first step that we're going to do is we're going to solve for the white side and get it just like this. And the goal would be to solve basically the first layer where both colors match. So each cube has 2 colors to it. So this is not just green, it is green, orange, white, or it has 3 colors, I'm sorry. This is not just yellow, it's yellow, green, red. Red, white, blue. So first we want to solve for the white side, so I'm just going to mix it up. Usually I know that there's just a sticker, so I like to just have this be my home base. So I put the white side, I'm going to say this is the white side with the one that has a sticker. I'm going to put this on top, so white's always on top. The first question I have to ask myself is, what are the colors of this cube? It's white, red, and blue. If you can put your finger on it, then it's part of the cube. Okay? So this is the red side. This is the blue side. Okay, so that's going to be important. But for right now, I want to look for one that has either blue or red because it needs to be next to each other. So look for a white piece that has a blue or a red. Can you guys see one? Okay, so I found the piece I wanted to work on. It's white, red, green. Every cube has 3 colors. And I'm going to move that to what I said was the red side. This is going to be my red side because I made this piece my home base, the one with the sticker. Okay, because they both have a red. So this is what's going to, if we see what's home base, and we see that has 3 colors, right? So this whole top row is going to be the white side. This side will be the red side. And this whole side will be the blue side. So this would mean that this is a blue-red corner. So when I say put it at the blue-red corner, that's what I mean. So this is the piece of interest that we're working on. And it's red, green, white. So now that I have it, I'm going to move it once. So that would be at the red, green corner. And we haven't made our green corner yet, but we've made our red side. So this red's going to end up here. And then this green will be right here. Sorry if I was out of frame. If your white piece, there's 3 different moves based on where your white piece is at the time. If your white piece is in front of you, like how it is now, we're going to do a move that I'm going to show you right now. So right now, the white piece, keeping white at the top, it's in front of me looking at Miss Jasmine. I'm going to go left at the bottom. Everyone see that? Moving this white piece to the left 1 time. Then I'm going to take the top piece and I'm going to bring it down 1 time. And I'm going to match the whites together. So I'm going to bring this back around. Do we see this? I'm bringing this back around just like that. White, white, and then I bring it back up. Okay? And if I did that right, if white is home base, here's our red, blue, white piece that we started because we wanted our sticker to be home base. And this is the piece I just worked on. This was at the bottom and I brought it to the top. And now if you did it right, the colors will all match up. So white, white, red, red. And we haven't made our green side yet. But we will when we find a white, green, and another color. So let's look for a white, green, and another color. Found it. It's right here. It's white, green, and orange. Yes. So we're going to take this to the green, orange corner. So let's find that. Okay, yeah. So I have it in the green, orange corner because we already established that this is the green side when we brought this up. So all of these are going to end up green. So we're going to just pretend this is the orange side. So once I do that, let's see. This is also in front of me. When white's on top, this is in front of me. So again, when white is on top, this is in front of me. So I'm going to do the same move. I'm going to turn it left. I'm going to take the right side of the cube on the top, bring that down, match the white side together by turning the bottom. Do you see that? And I'm going to bring that back up. Okay, and then we just have one more to do. So now you see how the greens are together now? The reds are together, the whites are together, and we just have one more piece, and we need to find that last white piece. Okay, so it's right here. And it is a orange blue, so we need to put it on the orange blue corner, which is easy. We're already there. See, blue's here, orange is here, and this is the corner. This is the blue-orange corner. So now when we have white on top and we're working on the right side of our cube, white's still in front of us. So we're going to do the same move. Left, down, twist it back, and we just have to get the other half. You see how it's orange, orange? All the colors are matching at the top. We just finished half of the Rubik's Cube. Okay, so if your Rubik's Cube, if you solve the white face, but your colors, the rest of your colors on the top layer are not matching, this means that you did not match the corners to the right color. So again, you need to go back and match the orange green to the orange green corner, green red to their corners. So let me just take one. These two are right, you see? This one's not right. So I'm going to move that real quick. Bring it down, put it back. I'm going to match this to the orange-green corner, which would be, this is the orange one, right? It would be right here. Okay, now I fixed it. Okay, good job, guys. We're halfway done. Now we were working with the white at the top, and now the white's going to go on the bottom. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to solve for the yellow side. We want all of these to be yellow. Okay, and there's a formula that I will put right there. The right side of the cube is, the right side when you're looking at it. And the top part is when you move it this. So the U is when you move it like this. Okay? Okay, so one thing to note is before you start, your orientation is really important. The white must be on the bottom, yellow on top. If you don't have any yellow on the top yet, that's fine, but make sure your white is on the bottom. Make sure the layers have the correct colors on the first row because we're done with that. Now, if we have 2 yellow, we want the bottom row to be ones that aren't yellow. We would want it like that, and we want to hold that in front of us. Okay? So you'd be holding it just like this in front of you when you solve. But for me, I don't have a mirror, so yeah. And then you're going to do the formula. R, U, R prime, U, R, U, U, R prime. Okay. And then you just keep doing that until it's all yellow. But it's only one move. So with the cube, get the right orientation, do the formula again. Okay, so now when there's only one yellow, it's very important to have that be facing your bottom left. Okay, bottom left. So if we have our thumb, you should have 2 colors here, and on the right side a color here. So the bottom left corner should have the yellow. And then I probably have to just do the same formula one time and I'll get it. Oh, didn't do it. Let me see. Okay. Sometimes you just have to do it a couple of times, but orientation matters, or you're going to be stuck at the same spot repeating the formula for like 20 times and not getting anywhere. After that, we want to match colors. So I have these 2 are matching. I'm going to put that on the red side. Almost done. Almost looks like I solved the cube, right? Okay, now that we have yellow, we have white, basically have the red side done too. We need to do one last step, and it's called the corner swap. The corner swap is arguably the most difficult step in solving this Rubik's Cube and any Rubik's Cube. All of the formulas that you learn to solve this are the same as this one, but we just don't use all of them like we do in this one. So the corner swap is the same, and just a recap so that you can learn that formula. Top, bottom, right, left. This would be facing me, so this is forward. This is facing away from me, so this is back. Okay, and that would be symbolized. So if you see B, it means to turn the back of the cube. Okay. Yeah, and if you see little marks, I will tell you when to go down or up. For those of you who don't know clockwise or anti-clockwise notation yet, because that's very tricky, I'll just go ahead and tell you the direction of how to move that in the formula. All right, here we go. So I bring this down and I turn it, bring this up, back, back, bring that to the right, bring this down, and then bring this up, back, back, and forward, forward. Yay! Okay, and then I just match the colors at the end, and I have solved the Rubik's Cube. This is how you solve a 2x2.